Bum, 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 bum. Hi. Pleasure to see all of you this evening. Today we're going to be continuing with a bottle that I decided I would review. It is in anticipation of the brand new release coming out towards the end of this year by this particular brand, in case you haven't noticed. This is an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. That is not what is in this glass. This is Evan Williams single barrel, about 9 years old. Great sipper. It's not a $40 sipper. It's about a $20 to $25 sipper. But good luck finding it for anything less than $30. So, that's what I'm warming up on. Used to be about, from what I've heard, about $20, $25. An only Kentucky only release. I found this in New Jersey about 3 months ago. So I don't think there's any weight to that anymore, but your market is your market. This Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is B524. I have opened this bottle. I have tasted it. I have not had the pleasure of trying the A124 this year. I don't think I will. But the B524 intrigued me. It's only 11 years old, right? And 2 months. Oh, it's a very important distinction. And it's 130.6 proof. Now, this is an oddity. From what I have read on the internet, the most reliable source of information I can think of, Heaven Hill, a couple of years ago, I believe, started to source their Elijah Craig Barrel Proof barrels from floors 3 and 4 of a particular warehouse. I don't know the name. So it ended up creating lower proof, and by lower we mean 118 to about 127 proof whiskey, which is a far cry from the 130 plus proof barrel proofs before the label change of 2017. And last year, 11 years, 7 months, B524, what was that? Let me check my magic cabinet. Oh. 124.2 proof. So imagine my surprise seeing 130 proof Elijah Craig so soon after C923. We're definitely going to have to check this one out. That's really good. Just sweet one-note oak. But man, that's like a drunk girl whiskey, that Evan Williams single barrel. That's like a perfect beginner bourbon. It's sweet, it's delicious, and it is guaranteed to get your spouse into drinking bourbon. Or my name isn't Bob. Let's see what this one smells like. Crushed honey cinnamon graham crackers. Wow. A little sniffly from that. A little red pepper and some barley. Definitely a hint of chocolate. I'm getting almost like a mortar and pestle. Hot chocolate mixed with a little herbal brew. A little bit of oak and dark molasses, caramel toffee, but I get a molasses flavor here, like, you ever have those molasses cookies, or like a whoopie pie, right? With those two sandwiches, the oatmeal raisin cookies with the cream in the middle. Extra molasses, that is what I'm getting off of this, and a spicy cream. down the hatch. Well, before we do that, let's look at the legs. Yeah, I think screw it. Oh, that's proofy. Big oak. Big, dark, gripping oak. Hot chocolate. Mexican hot chocolate. I think somebody I read somewhere said that. You get the red peppercorn flakes. A little bit of berry. Just like the ever so slight, like you get a piece of pie and some butternut ate all the filling and left the crust behind, and then put it back into the oven for the crust to get a little bit browner and darker. They just forgot the oven was still hot, and you pulled it out, and the fruit is charred and just a little sticky, and the crust is extra brown, and the butter's melted into it, and you're just getting a crumble, rich butter graham cracker. That's what this is, and the char adds a little bit of spice to it. Great mouthfeel. I love you, Popo. Proof vanishes on the second pour. Second sip. Just chocolate. Like chocolate covered habaneros. Sweet peppers. Better yet. Molasses. Still getting that oatmeal whoopie pie flavor. Great legs. I mean, it's thick. The mouthfeel is probably the best thing out of this entire bottle. The flavor is extraordinary. The proof is there, but it's not overwhelming. There's no sourness. I don't get a lot of bitterness. The finish is hot but mild, and it just creeps down the bottom of your chest like a little bit of magma. Maybe I'll call that. This is what it is. This is sweet magma. This is sweet magma. And if you're interested in buying this bottle, if you're on the fence about buying it, this is absolutely what you should be buying. I am way anticipating the C924. This might be the best batch of the year if they really drop the ball with the C924. We'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Buy one of these bottles. You won't regret it. And as always, cheers. That's good. Wow. That's tasty.